What looked like another exciting night at Dodger Stadium quickly turned into one of the most dramatic games of the season. The Los Angeles Dodgers welcomed the Boston Red Sox in front of a packed home crowd, hoping to continue their strong run, while fans eagerly waited to see if Shohei Ohtani could once again deliver another unforgettable performance. By the end of the night, Ohtani would do everything he could to carry his team. But baseball had one more twist waiting. Before we continue, if you love MLB news, game recaps, and unforgettable baseball moments, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Baseball Pulse, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest uploads. Now let's get back to the action. The atmosphere inside Dodger Stadium was electric as the first pitch was thrown. Boston handed the ball to left-hander Ranger Suarez, one of their most reliable starters, while the Dodgers looked to their powerful lineup to create early offense. Everyone expected another exciting battle between two playoff-caliber teams, and the game wasted no time living up to the hype. However, it was Boston that struck first. The Red Sox took advantage of early scoring opportunities, putting consistent pressure on the Dodgers' pitching staff. They played disciplined baseball, collected timely hits, and slowly built momentum. Before long, Los Angeles found itself trailing 3-0, and the energy inside the stadium suddenly became much quieter. The Dodgers desperately needed someone to spark the offense. All eyes turned toward Shohei Ohtani. Leading off the inning, Ohtani stepped into the batter's box against Ranger Suarez. His first plate appearance had ended in frustration after Suarez froze him with a perfectly located fastball for a called third strike. But great players never allow one bad at-bat to affect the rest of their game. This time, Ohtani looked completely different. He appeared calm, patient, locked in. Suarez tried to attack him with another fastball, hoping to stay ahead in the count. Ohtani refused to chase pitches outside the strike zone and waited for the right opportunity. With 2 strikes against him, the pressure shifted to the pitcher. Then came the mistake. A fastball stayed over the middle of the plate just long enough. Crack! The baseball exploded off Ohtani's bat and rocketed into center field. The Red Sox outfielders immediately turned and sprinted toward the gap, but they had no chance of cutting it off. Ohtani burst out of the batter's box, flew past first base, and slid safely into second with a stand-up double. Dodger Stadium came alive again. The fans erupted as Ohtani stood on second base, clapping his hands while looking toward the Dodgers' dugout. One swing had completely changed the atmosphere. The comeback had officially begun. Moments later, Freddie Freeman stepped into the batter's box with Ohtani standing in scoring position. Freeman didn't try to do too much. Instead, he stayed within himself and lined a clean single into center field. Ohtani never hesitated. The moment the ball left Freeman's bat, he raced toward home plate. Boston's throw arrived far too late. Safe, the Dodgers were finally on the scoreboard. The deficit had been cut to 3-1, and for the first time all night, momentum belonged to Los Angeles. Every fan inside Dodger Stadium believed the Dodgers were ready to fight back. As the game moved into the 5th inning, Los Angeles continued putting pressure on Boston's pitching staff. Quality at-bats forced the Red Sox to make a pitching change, hoping a fresh arm could stop the Dodgers' growing momentum. But stopping Shohei Ohtani is never easy. With runners on base and another huge opportunity developing, Ohtani walked toward home plate once again. More than 50,000 fans rose to their feet, sensing another magical moment. The new pitcher worked carefully, but one changeup stayed over the heart of the plate. That was all Ohtani needed. He unleashed one of the smoothest swings in baseball. The crack of the bat echoed across Dodger Stadium. The baseball soared high toward right field. The outfielder drifted back, reached the warning track, looked up, and stopped. The ball was gone. A towering 2-run home run. Dodger Stadium exploded into absolute chaos. Fans celebrated wildly, while Ohtani rounded the bases with his signature calm expression. In one incredible swing, he had erased Boston's lead and given the Dodgers a 4-3 advantage. It was another reminder that whenever Shohei Ohtani steps into the batter's box, no game is ever truly out of reach. But as incredible as that moment was, the biggest twist of the night was still waiting. The excitement inside Dodger Stadium reached another level after Shohei Ohtani's incredible two-run home run gave the Dodgers a 4-3 lead. Moments earlier, the home crowd had been hoping simply to get back into the game. Now, they believed the momentum had completely shifted in Los Angeles' favor. Ohtani circled the bases to a standing ovation, and his teammates welcomed him back to the dugout with huge smiles. It was another reminder of why he remains one of the most feared hitters in Major League Baseball. Every time he steps into the batter's box, he has the ability to change the outcome of a game with one swing. Unfortunately for the Dodgers, baseball is rarely decided by one player alone. Holding on to a one-run lead against a dangerous lineup like Boston's would require another strong performance from the pitching staff. For most of the game, the Dodgers had managed to keep the Red Sox under control, but the visitors refused to let the game slip away. As the seventh inning began, Boston's hitters returned to the plate with a completely different approach. They became more patient, forced longer at-bats, and waited for mistakes over the middle of the plate. That strategy quickly paid off. The Red Sox began putting runners on base, forcing the Dodgers into a difficult situation. One quality hit was followed by another, and suddenly Boston had completely erased the Dodgers' advantage. Before the inning finally ended, the Red Sox had exploded for 5 runs, turning a one-run deficit into a commanding 8-4 lead. In just a few minutes, all of the momentum created by Ohtani's home run had disappeared. Despite Ohtani's heroics, the biggest lesson from this game centered on the Dodgers' pitching staff. The offense had done enough to complete a comeback and briefly take the lead, but protecting that lead proved to be the greater challenge. Against quality opponents like Boston, every mistake becomes expensive. A missed location, a walk at the wrong time, or a poorly executed pitch can completely change the direction of a game. That's exactly what happened during Boston's explosive 7th inning. The Red Sox remained patient, capitalized on their opportunities, and never gave the Dodgers a chance to recover. Even with the disappointing result, there were still encouraging signs for Los Angeles. If you enjoyed this game recap, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Shohei Ohtani is still the leading candidate for the National League MVP? Can the Dodgers quickly bounce back from this loss? We'd love to hear your opinion. And if you love MLB news, breaking stories, game recaps, and everything baseball, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Baseball Pulse, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.